In episode 155 of Renegade Immortal, Immortal Lord Qing Shui, a peak Nirvana Shatterer, finally appears and begins slaughtering the entire Thunder Celestial realm. Wang Lin unleashes every trump card he possesses in a desperate battle against him. After leaving the treasure pavilion, Wang Lin immediately encountered a catastrophe sweeping through the Thunder Celestial realm. Immortal Lord Qing Shui, sealed for 10,000 years, had finally broken free. At that moment, Qing Shui was thin as a skeleton, his eyes blood red. With a single step, the void erupted with terrifying celestial energy. No one knew his origins and no one could clearly see his attacks. Several peak ascendant cultivators were instantly destroyed by a casual grasp of his hand. Their bodies collapsed, their nascent souls had no chance to escape, and everything was devoured. Hundreds of cultivators were immediately overwhelmed by fear. Qing Shui's gaze shifted toward the only escape route. His body flickered and merged with heaven and earth before appearing beside the gate, leading out of the Thunder Celestial realm. Ignoring everyone who tried to stop him, he formed a seal with one hand. Gate of the Thunder Realm close. The Celestial Gate immediately began shrinking. That gate was the only way out. Once it disappeared, the entire realm would be sealed, leaving everyone trapped with the bloodthirsty white-haired monster. Driven into desperation, several Illusory experts stepped forward. A middle-aged man in golden robes summoned 13 flying swords and called on the others to attack together. More than 10 cultivators followed, unleashing their magical treasures toward Qing Shui. But the difference in cultivation was overwhelming. Qing Shui ignored their attacks. Every time he appeared, another cultivator died. Within moments, several powerful experts had fallen. The survivors broke down and scattered, rushing desperately toward the shrinking celestial gate. Qing Shui laughed coldly and activated a strange celestial technique. His body split into 2, then 4, until 32 clones appeared. All 32 merged into heaven and earth, sealing the Thousand-Zhang area around the celestial gate. Anyone who entered was instantly killed. Their bodies and nascent souls became nourishment for Qing Shui. Only a few Illusory cultivators could barely approach the edge of the death zone. Everyone weaker was forced to watch their only escape disappear. Even worse, Qing Shui became stronger with every kill. Each cultivator he devoured restored part of his withered body. His aura grew increasingly violent, and the blood-red killing energy around him became denser. He was essentially an ancient slaughter origin that recovered by consuming living beings. The more cultivators around him, the stronger he became. Soon, the celestial gate had shrunk to the size of a fist. Just as despair reached its peak, powerful reinforcements arrived. Zhang Konglai appeared with several Illusory cultivators, filling the sky with sword light. Tang Yanfeng arrived with the elites of his clan, unleashing magical treasures and divine abilities. Then Shun Gonghu descended surrounded by thunder. 5 corporeal young experts and more than 10 Illusory cultivators joined forces, creating the strongest formation the cultivators of the Thunder Celestial Realm could gather. They surrounded Qing Shui and attacked together. Yet their combined strength meant almost nothing. A crimson barrier appeared around Qing Shui. Every divine ability, treasure, and lightning attack struck the barrier and vanished without even creating a ripple. The rebound force swept outward. All 5 corporeal young experts coughed up blood, while the Illusory cultivators were blasted backward. Qing Shui mocked them openly. The cultivators of this era were so weak that they were not even worthy of forcing him to use his extreme realm. The crimson barrier expanded. Anyone touched by the killing aura instantly withered into a corpse, their nascent soul destroyed. Qing Shui resumed his slaughter. Amid the chaos, Wang Lin alone remained calm. From the moment Qing Shui appeared, he had already retreated with Li Yuan and observed from a distance. Wang Lin compared Qing Shui with the blood ancestor and quickly reached a conclusion. Qing Shui was far stronger. He was someone Wang Lin currently had no chance of defeating. Even more frightening was Qing Shui's ability to grow endlessly stronger through killing. The longer the battle continued, the smaller everyone's chance of survival became. Li Yuan had already lost hope. He told Wang Lin that they were trapped and would certainly die. But Wang Lin refused to abandon him. Li Yuan had once saved his life, and after everything they had survived together, Wang Lin would not escape alone. He told Li Yuan that he possessed a forbidden escape technique capable of carrying another person with him, But the technique was unstable and extremely dangerous. Facing certain death anyway, Li Yuan immediately agreed. Wang Lin took a deep breath and emptied his mind. Even as screams and explosions filled the battlefield, he ignored everything and began comprehending the laws of heaven and earth. Gradually, his body became transparent. He entered the supreme state of Tao fusion with heaven and earth. His physical form disappeared into the void. Wang Lin grabbed Li Yuan and silently moved toward the celestial gate. But even this extraordinary technique could not escape Qing Shui's senses. Qing Shui immediately noticed something strange. For the first time, his expression became serious. He recognized the Tao behind Wang Lin's technique, and was surprised that a cultivator of this era had mastered Tao fusion with heaven and earth. He abandoned the others and tore open 5 spatial cracks. Using the power of law, he forcibly dragged Wang Lin out of the void. Li Yuan immediately suffered a severe backlash and nearly lost consciousness. Wang Lin did not hesitate. He gathered all his remaining strength and threw Li Yuan toward the shrinking celestial gate. At the same time, he shouted for him to activate the thunder cauldron. The cauldron erupted with light and protected Li Yuan. At the final moment before the celestial gate vanished, Li Yuan successfully escaped the thunder celestial realm. Seeing him leave safely, Wang Lin finally relaxed slightly. But his own crisis had only begun. Qing Shui shattered the final fragment of the celestial gate, completely sealing every escape route. Then he appeared directly before Wang Lin. Every direction was blocked. Teleportation failed. Tao fusion with heaven and earth had been sealed. Wang Lin was trapped. Everyone turned to watch. Shen Gong, who firmly believed his master could somehow reverse the situation. Zhang Konglai watched carefully, already realizing that Wang Lin's true strength was far deeper than it appeared. Tang Yanfeng secretly sneered, convinced that Wang Lin would finally die. As Qing Shui's killing move approached, Wang Lin stopped holding anything back. Wind. The Call the Wind celestial spell erupted. Black wind swept across heaven and earth and transformed into a massive illusory black dragon. Wherever the wind passed, laws shattered and everything seemed to dissolve. The moment Qing Shui saw it, his expression changed. He instantly recognized the technique. He demanded to know Wang Lin's relationship with Celestial Emperor Bai Fan. As Bai Fan's disciple, Qing Shui understood exactly how powerful Call the Wind was. Wang Lin remained silent and continued pouring power into the technique. The black dragon roared forward and temporarily slowed Qing Shui's attack. For the first time, Qing Shui treated Wang Lin seriously. He unleashed the earth-cracked divine ability. A massive spatial fissure collided with the black dragon. The explosion shook the entire void. Wang Lin was blasted backward, blood surging through his body. But while the attacks remained locked together, Wang Lin unleashed every remaining trump card. Crimson Lightning. A fragmented Great Seal. The Mother and Child Tao Withering Technique. Xiaoyaozi's Killing Aura. The Rain Celestial Sword. The Slaughter Immortal Art. Powerful divine abilities and treasures struck Qing Shui one after another. Yet none could truly break his defense. Qing Shui recognized Bai Fan's celestial techniques, Xiaoyaozi's treasures, and the sword techniques connected to the Rain Celestial Sword. He finally realized that Wang Lin was no ordinary cultivator. After repeated failures, Wang Lin knew conventional methods were useless. He summoned half of a blood body and forced it to consume enormous amounts of origin energy. Ignoring the damage to himself, Wang Lin poured everything in to Call the Wind. The black wind multiplied in strength. 3 enormous black dragons appeared and surrounded Qing Shui. The moment Qing Shui was trapped, Wang Lin hurled the nearly destroyed blood body forward. Then he detonated it. The explosion shattered the surrounding space. Combined with the 3 black dragons, it created a devastating shockwave. Wang Lin immediately used the chaos to withdraw his treasures and once again merge with heaven and earth. He prepared to escape. But just as his body was about to vanish, an ancient and unfamiliar divine consciousness suddenly entered his nascent soul. The connection between Wang Lin's soul and body was forcibly severed. A mysterious old man took control of Wang Lin's physical body. Wang Lin's nascent soul was trapped inside, leaving him only able to watch. At the same time, the smoke from the explosion cleared. The black shell surrounding Qing Shui shattered. His true form finally appeared. The thin, white-haired old man vanished. In his place stood a handsome young man with a sharp, sinister aura. His killing intent had become even stronger. Holding a black spear, Qing Shui looked at Wang Lin and declared that he possessed by Fan's celestial arts, Qing Shuang's celestial sword, Xiaoyao Zi's treasures, and even the body of a celestial king. Among all the cultivators Qing Shui had encountered since awakening, Wang Lin was the strongest. He had finally earned the right to know Qing Shui's true name. But the mysterious old man controlling Wang Lin's body showed no fear. He calmly declared that Qing Shui was merely a severely injured celestial king. The battle between two ancient experts immediately began. The old man gathered the power of heaven and earth into a white sphere of light. Qing Shui swung his black spear, releasing a crimson crescent. The two attacks collided and ripped open countless spatial cracks. Wherever the aftershock spread, cultivators simply disappeared. The mysterious old man then used Wang Lin's body to unleash one celestial art after another. Immortal burning fire erupted. A massive flame dragon covered the void. An endless sea of fire spread across heaven and earth. But Qing Shui finally revealed the power of his extreme realm. Crimson lightning erupted from his right eye. The extreme realm lightning destroyed every flame and pierced directly into Wang Lin's body. The mysterious old man's nascent soul instantly collapsed. It reformed only to collapse again. Each destruction weakened him further. Wang Lin's own nascent soul was eventually forced to help. Using his origin power, Wang Lin assisted the old man in sealing the extreme realm energy. Only by temporarily working together were they able to survive. But the old man's nascent soul lost more than half its strength and nearly collapsed completely. Qing Shui, meanwhile, became even more stable and terrifying. Then he suddenly stopped fighting Wang Lin. His bloodthirsty nature returned. He rushed toward the fleeing cultivators and began devouring them again. Countless figures of Qing Shui swept through the battlefield. Everywhere he passed, cultivators died. Seeing this, the mysterious old man became furious. Instead of chasing Qing Shui, he controlled Wang Lin's body and used the power of heaven and earth to protect the surviving cultivators. Celestial art disappear. Celestial art scatter. Invisible power covered the battlefield. The surviving cultivators were wrapped in that force, merged into the void, and transported away from Qing Shui's killing zone. Within moments, the enormous battlefield became empty. Only Wang Lin and Qing Shui remained. But using such a large-scale technique completely exhausted the mysterious old man. His nascent soul was nearly destroyed, and he no longer possessed the strength to fight. Seeing this, Qing Shui's killing intent surged. Holding the black spear, he charged toward Wang Lin, intending to kill him and seize his extraordinary inheritances. With no strength left to confront him directly, the mysterious old man could only control Wang Lin's body and flee. Once again, the two ancient experts began racing across heaven and earth, pursuing each other through the endless shattered continents of the Thunder Celestial Realm.